Group B winners and competition favourites Argentina play Colombia, who finished third in Group C. Here on the line is Lee Phelps, William Hill's in-play radio host. He's going to preview the match for us today. Now, Colombia have been disappointing in this tournament, although Group C was a tough group. Could they pull the upset, or is Argentina too strong at this point?
Yeah, I probably think they are. I mean, it's funny because you look at the Colombia team and you think to yourself, well, look at the players they've got. They've got Radamel Falcao, who's been in great form recently, Jackson Martinez, Carlos Bacca, James Rodriguez. It's brilliant players, but they just haven't been turning it on enough for me. And you look at some of the results they've had in this competition, and they've been quite disappointing. Lost to Venezuela, drew against Peru, admittedly did beat Brazil by 1-0. But I've not been too impressed by Brazil. So I think Argentina are the best team in the tournament. I think the way they've been controlling their games after that disappointing 2-2 draw against Paraguay is kind of back to what they were like in the World Cup. I would like to see Argentina go out and really beat teams and go and score 2 and 3-0, but they seem happy to get a goal and sit on it. So I do think they will be strong. I mean, they rested Aguero in the last game. Aguero back with Messi. I mentioned the Colombia 4 superstars. Of course, Argentina's front line could arguably rival that of Barcelona's.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi, Sergio Aguero, Gonzalo Higuain, Angel Di Maria, Carlos Tevez. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Argentina actually have quite good odds here to win. 1.91, Bet365, the draw 3.4, 888 Sport, and Colombia 4.5, Bet365. Would you take Argentina in this as a straight bet?
Yeah, if I was looking at the outright markets only, then Argentina would be my bet. I think they're in better form than Colombia. They've won 7 and drawn 3 of the last 12 head-to-heads against them as well. The record for Geraldo Martino's team since the World Cup is 1-8 and drawn 1 of 11 matches. So, it's a strong performance. They're the second best team in the world if you judge the World Cup form. So I think they'll get it done. I think it'll be a tight match, though.
Well, neither team has been particularly high scoring. Argentina has fared better with 4 goals, but Colombia have only managed 1 so far. The under is very low, 1.56, 888 Sport. Do you agree that we'll see a low-scoring match?
Yeah, I mean, it seems strange to say that when I list all those players. I mean, it should be like a 3-3 draw with the quality on show. But, the 29 goals in 12 head-to-head encounters between these two. So that's averaging just under 2.5 goals a game. And the way, like I said, the way Argentina have been playing, then you can see that. I don't think Colombia will be able to outscore them. I could see Argentina winning by maybe a single goal to nil, or maybe even 2-0. If they score, if Argentina are a goal up and Colombia come out and attack, then maybe Argentina will pick them off. But I just think Argentina control the game so well, so disciplined. When they don't need to be, I don't think. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be looking at an Argentina win to nil personally. I think, Colombia can score, but I think Argentina will just grind them down.
Well, there's a couple of ways here then to play Colombia not scoring. One is to bank on their total goals going under 0.5, and that's 2.05 at William Hill. Is that worth it? Is that worth a bet?
Yeah, I mean, there is a risk there, though, Natalie, isn't there? That you play that bet and you've got superstars who can score from nothing. So I think you are risking a little bit there. I'm always really reluctant to play that win to nil market, as you know, just because like I say, Falcao, Martinez, Bacca, and Rodriguez, they can score from nothing. We saw Rodriguez scoring super goals in the World Cup, so I wouldn't play it personally, but. That's not withstanding the fact that I do think Argentina will win to nil, but I'm not sure I'd play that. I think there are better ways to play for me, I guess.
How many goals do you think we're expecting from Argentina? You said 1 or 2-0, so do you think it's probably safe to skip Argentina's total goals at this point?
Yeah, I'd be looking at 1 or 2. I mean, the 1-0 wins seem to have suited them, don't they? I know they scored 2 against Paraguay and then let 2 in, but that's really it's an unusual game. But the second 2 games have been much more like what we saw from Argentina in the World Cup. They weren't particularly great to watch, were they? And they have got great players, but they don't seem to be that expansive. So I'd be looking at 1 or 2 goals for Argentina.
All right. So what is then the top tip for this match, Lee?
I like Argentina, and you won't be surprised to hear this at all, but my kind of recent love affair with Sergio Aguero. He's been landing bets for me for Man City. Last time we previewed the Argentina game, put him up to score in that opener as well, of course, and he did it. So I'm going to go for Aguero again. I mean, you're getting a price of 2.5 about him scoring at any time in the match. And in my opinion, whatever patch of grass Sergio Aguero plays on, wherever he is in the world, against whichever opposition he plays against, he should never be 2.5 to score. So Sergio Aguero to score any time is my favourite bet.
All right, so you've got the Argentina win and then Sergio Aguero to be any-time goal scorer. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us.
No problem.